Alright, here we got a shop upgrade. I upgraded from the Harbor Freight 26-gallon tank, the little red one, to this Porter Cable Jetstream. It's 80-gallon, and that's the information on it. I bought this off Marketplace from another shop. They said it wouldn't pump air, and it had oil all over the place. I had to clean the pump off. Oil was all over the pump, all over the body of it, all over the motor, all over this piece, inside, the back here, running all down it. So that was the complaint, that it had oil. When I bought it from the shop, I wanted them to plug it up for me, and they wouldn't plug it up because they was talking about, oh, they don't want to unplug their only air compressor at the shop. So, but they like, oh, but the motor works and everything. So I get it home, spend a couple of days, had to find a way to wire up 240 volt. That's what it takes. It takes that. I don't have that in the shop, but I was able to get power to it through a 240 volt, and found out that the motor had two bad bearings in it. And I was able to go to a local store here to be able to buy the exact bearings that go in there. So I fixed that. I took the cage off that covers the belt. I had to cut it off because the pulley was seized onto the motor on the back side. I don't know if you can, yeah, you can see it back there. That's the pulley. It was seized on it, so I had to cut it off. And to be honest, I don't plan on reusing it. This is pretty much where it's going to sit at in the shop. So other than that, I had to fix some seals in the pump, and then that fixed that problem. Now I had to clean the inside of the pump and the seals. That's how I fixed the pump. And then I did the bearings, and then everything else, that's all I had got, was the tank, the pump, and the motor. Then I had to add on everything else that you see. I put a shut off on right here so I can be able to turn off the pressure to the tank, to the air filter and the oiler, so I can, take them off and do whatever I need to do to them without having air in the system. And then I added two lines on it. My original line, it goes up with all kind of little fittings. It goes up and back along the wall behind my toolbox, and all the way to a 50-inch hose reel, a 3/8. And then I got a line coming down. That's a 1/2-inch line that just sits on the side of a bracket I just made up. Then the 1/2-inch line hooks up, so I can use like, get more air out of my tools. And I got all these high flow fittings from Harbor Freight. They'd be like the automotive, like 1/4 to 3/8 conversion, whatever. You can get them. It'd be like a four pack. So that's what these are. And then I got shut offs to each line. So if I just want air going into the 1/2-inch, I can just have air going to 1/2-inch. If I want air going into the 3/8, it can go into the 3/8 line, or I can have air going to both of them at the same time if I wanted to, if it's necessary. And then for the drain is at the back of the tank. Let's see if I can get it. Yeah, you can't see it, but it's at the back of the tank, and then it comes all the way up to a hose right here. Come to a hose right here, and then I can just flip this to drain all the water out the tank instead of having to crawl all the way back there in the back at the bottom. I would turn it on, but I don't have the power source in the shop right now to run it. Plus, I have no reason to run it at all. It's still holding pressure before it's cut off. It cuts on at 140 psi and stops at 175 psi. But overall, that's it. It's a good running compressor that holds it holds its air. So I think I got a pretty good deal about getting this tank, I got it real cheap just because it wouldn't pump air. Then another thing, like with this pipe extended out, and when the air compressor running, it used to vibrate this whole unit. So I made my own little bracket back here that just screws into the back of the regulator. It screws into the back of it, so now it don't shake around and I don't have to risk, anything coming loose or breaking because of the vibration. And that's it. If you want to know more about it, leave a comment. Other than that, thank you for watching and bye.